Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of April in the areas of love and relationships. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I also strongly want to encourage you to check out your sun, moon and rising signs so you get the full picture of all the energies that will impact you. And also, the more you interact with the channel, the more these readings will resonate. I can see those from the comments as well. So definitely like, share, subscribe and hype, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Say hi, and we will have some positive affirmations as well. But let's jump into your reading with your oracle cards. We have here two cards that came out for you. One of them is number 64, Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. And we also have number 60, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. So there's kind of two messages that are kind of very clear from these. You're obviously going through something painful, something that hit you, something that is not easy to deal with, because that's what the Wasp Spirit is all about, something that stings, something that's painful and hurtful. But also the Swan Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to go deeper, do a deeper analysis, why certain things are hurting you. Maybe it is something that you shouldn't, but it's still hurting you. You need to kind of analyze it, go deeper, because I think you need to kind of figure out what is the cause of it. But we will see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is the card that symbolizes that deep analysis, that deep dive that we talked about with that Swan Spirit. When this card comes up, you are analyzing, you are thinking about something that you put a lot of effort into, and you're kind of wondering, is this worth continuing? Am I getting the results that I'm hoping for? I'm going to give you a couple of examples. For example, you've been trying to find the love of your life. You've been going on dates and you're kind of wondering, where is this person? Is this worth continuing what I've been doing? Or should I apply some kind of a new strategy? Some of you might be in an existing relationship and you're kind of wondering, is this relationship going into that direction that I want? And you're kind of wondering, I put a lot of effort into it and I don't want to waste my time anymore. Now also, this card can indicate that you see some results after a very, very slow progress. This is a very slow progress, wait and see, analyzing type of energy. But also, this card can be connected to pregnancy as well, because that has that waiting period as well. The first card that we have here for you is the Lovers card. The Lovers is the card of law of attraction. When you're attracting something similar into your life. This is when you're kind of like so attracted to each other that you cannot take your hands off of each other. and this is also a card that symbolizes soulmate connection, right? Deep feelings, very deep connection with someone. Some of you might be already with your soulmate. Some of you might be about to meet your soulmate. But also, this is a card that symbolizes a decision that you have to make. And I think based on what I see, you're going to be listening to your heart. But also, I can kind of see that you are about to make a decision and you're kind of analyzing in deep analysis with that Seven of Pentacles. Your reading continues with the High Priestess. Now this is a card that can be connected to popularity. When you have a lot of options, a lot of people might be interested, get to know you. Or some of you might be dealing with a person who is very popular. But also this is a card that can be connected to listening to your intuition, your inner voice, especially when you kind of combine it with that Lover's card, like you're kind of in a very intuitive mode of listening to your how you feel about certain things, listening to your gut feel as well, and obviously you're kind of evaluating things. All right, beautiful to see here for you the Star card. This is a card that is all about healing, recovery as well. When you've been through some difficulties, some challenges in your life, and finally you are able to see that things are turning out positive for you, hope is returning into your life. But this is also the card that symbolizes your wish fulfillment. When the universe is working on your behalf to deliver your wish or something better. But also this can be connected to popularity as well, right? So when you kind of see this Star card, especially with the High Priestess, some of you might be very popular, but also very lovely to see this star, because it indicates that you have a very bright future ahead of you. And the Sun is the best card that you can have in a reading. This is a card that is all about enlightenment, seeing things clearly. The path is lit in front of you and you know which direction to go to. But also this is a card that symbolizes freedom, happiness, joy, enjoying life to the fullest. It also makes the reading way clearer, or better. So whatever I tell you, try to focus on the positives of it, because I think after an analysis I can see that you're going to be able to see how to move forward to achieve your dreams, to get something attracted into your life that you've been wishing for. All right, we also have the Seven of Cups. So there's definitely some popularity happening here, because the Seven of Cups is a card that symbolizes choices, options, when you have many things to choose from. Some of you might be facing that many people are interested to get to know you, to date you, and you might be wondering, okay, which one should I choose? What I can always recommend you with that Seven of Cups is focusing on what is your long-term goal and how each one of that person will get you there. If you just want to have fun, well, focus on the fun one. If you wanna settle down, then focus on the one that is also interested to settle down. But also Seven of Cups, very important for you to come out of love, or in a sense, because with the Seven of Cups there's this rose tinted glass that you're seeing your situation through, which means that some of you might be kind of looking at all the good things and not necessarily seeing the negatives, because maybe you're just deep in love with someone. So very important for you to be realistic, especially because you have here two cards, right? The Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Both are all about looking at options. This one is very dreamy and this one is very realistic. So very important for you to balance that. But I think with that Sun card, you're going to be able to see things clearly, that okay, the clouds are going to be gone. You're coming to an awakening of some shape or form. All right, but let's see how this reading is gonna end for you. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype as well. That's an indication that the reading helped you. You're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that more people get the message that they need to hear. And don't forget about the comments. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And also, you can put in some positive affirmation. I am able to achieve my dreams. My soulmate and I already connected. And you can also put in that I am very happy and I'm able to make decisions easily and effortlessly. Your reading continues here with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, it is a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very fiery, very passionate, and she is very positive. She always turns towards the sun, and she knows how to use the law of attraction. So when you kind of look at it from that perspective, she's a go-getter. She gets the person that she wants. She attracts that into her life. She attracts the kind of relationship she wants as well. But also, this is a card that tells you that don't care about what other people are saying, because she just whatever she wants, she will get it. And it's very interesting for you to kind of see all the symbolisms in the top row, because you have here the law of attraction, you have here the positivity, and you have the go-getter who's always turning towards the sun. And maybe right now you're not turning towards the sun, which means that maybe you are not seeing things positively, because you also have here sometimes life stings. And I'm kind of want to encourage you to turn back towards the sun, because that's how you're going to be able to attract whatever you want, and that's how you're going to be able to have the vibration of the things you want in your life, that soulmate connection that the Lovers is all about. Okay, so the next card that we have here for you is the Knight of Swords. It is also a court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Knight of Swords is someone who is very impulsive and focuses on getting things done the faster, the better. Someone who says things the way they think, always ready for battle, always ready for action. But also it can indicate that things might be speeding up in your life. So after a slow waiting period, which is kind of like that Seven of Pentacles, things are going to be speeding up. Now, this brings you a big change. The Knight of Swords can bring you updates, messages as well. But also, somebody might sweep you off of your feet really fast when you kind of look at this combination of the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So maybe you need to kind of balance that out. Alright, we also have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is a card that refers to a conflict. And this is the kind of conflict where everybody is in it to win it, and no matter what, they just kind of look at their side of the story. So, and obviously, I think that's what kind of stings, because something is hurting you, something is bothering you here with that Five of Swords and that wasp spirit. So, with this card, very important for you to be a little bit more diplomatic. And try to find a common ground in terms of how can you work together, how can you kind of have a more peaceful win-win solution if you are going through a conflict. Now, this can also be an internal conflict as well, when you're kind of wondering, oh my God, what should I do? What should I choose as well? Right? So that's very possible. Now we have here two people. There might be here a relationship between two people. One of them is fiery. One of them is kind of like very impulsive. One of them is a bit younger than the other. So that's also possible. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have another queen, the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, also court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. She is a loyal, faithful person, someone that you can count on, someone you can trust on, someone who is very caring as well. They kind of have a little bit different energies of the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands likes new things, new approaches, and the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is really focuses on traditional approaches and conservatism as well. So again, there might be here two people or three people that are connected in some shape or form, but I think you're going to be able to resolve things. You have here beautiful cards with that sun, the Lovers, and the Star as well. Definitely listen to your feelings and your heart if you have to make some kind of a decision. but don't forget to go deep and analyze things. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.